It was a fabulous sunny day in New City, the perfect day to stretch my paws in the park. Besides enjoying the great weather and getting some exercise, I couldn't wait to grab an ice cream from my favorite park vendor, the Cheesy Freeze. Have you been there? The Freeze makes the most whisker-licking good treats. But what a scatterbrain I am! I didn't introduce myself. My name is Stilton, Geronimo Stilton, and I am the editor-in-chief of the Rodents Gazette, the most famous newspaper on Mouse Island. Anyway, where was I? Oh, yes. When I reached the park, I ordered my ice cream, but before I could take one nibble, ring! My cell phone rang. Rats! I hoped whoever was calling me would make it quick. My ice cream was already melting. Hello? 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 Are you there, Geronimo? It was Hercule Poirot, my good friend and Hero Mouse partner. Hercule, is everything okay? I asked. Far from it, Hercule squeaked. I need you in Muskrat City immediately. It's an emergency. Emergency? But my ice cream, I stammered. Hercule interrupted me. I'll explain everything when you get here, Geronimo. Just hurry up. I tried to protest, but all I heard was a dial tone. What could I do? Hercule needed my help. Wiping away a tear, I stared longingly at my super delicious ice cream. So long, cheddar chip, I sighed. Then, I looked for a place to transform into Super Stilton. I ducked behind the ice cream cart. This would be the perfect place. Then, I pushed the screen button on my super pen. Immediately, a green ray of light enveloped me from my whiskers to my tail, transforming me into Super Stilton. Too bad I forgot two tiny details. The first thing was, I had used the super pen a little too close to the ice cream cart, and the second, I still had my ice cream cone in my paw. So right as I lifted up into the air, I became tangled in the cart awning. I tore the awning right off the cart, carrying it away with me. Oh, why did I always feel like such a super dunce when it came to using my super pen? By the time I was able to get the awning off my snout, I could see Muskrat City below me. With a cloth wrapped around my super suit, I landed in the garden of Hero Mice headquarters. Super sweet slices! Swiftpaws cried when he saw me. What is that, Super Stilton? A new super cape? A super dress? A super toga? I coughed, pretending I didn't notice I was wrapped up like a furry super sausage. Everything's under control, I muttered, freeing myself and changing the subject. So why don't you explain what's going on? Why did you call me? What's the emergency? Hold up, super partner, Sweetpaws squeaked. I don't know anything. Wait, what? Had I just given up a triple-decker cheesy freeze cone for nothing? Luckily, Commissioner Rex Radford had just arrived. We have a very special case on our paws. A case I'm hoping you Hero Mice can help solve, he said. Right then, my Hero Watch activated, and Tess Technopaws, the super smart scientist and cook at Hero Mice headquarters, appeared on the screen. Welcome, Super Stilton, she said to me. Please come to the control room. I can explain everything. A moment later, Swiftpaws, Commissioner Radford, and I gathered together at the Hero Mice secret base. Proton and Electron, the youngest member of the group, were working in front of the supercomputer. Hi, Super Stilton, squeaked Proton. Electron gave me a curious look. How was your trip? She asked, staring at my supersuit. It was then that I realized I had sticky ice cream and a squashed cone stuck to my supersuit. Ahem. Well, you see, the ice cream, the awning, the super pen. I tried to explain. We don't need the play-by-play, Swiftpaw said, cutting me short. Now, can you tell us what happened, Commissioner? The head of police nodded. I want you to take a look at the film from the security cameras of a few jewelers in the city. It seems they have been burgled by a very special thief called the Respectful Rubber Mouse. Why respectful? I asked. It's the nickname they gave him on TV, explained Proton. The Respectful Rubber Mouse always leaves a letter of apology at the scene of the crime, added Electron. Take a look at this, said Radford, showing us a note written by Paw. Dear Commissioner, so sorry to steal and run, but I really need these diamonds. I hope you will forgive me. Please tell the owners of the jewelry store I will return the gems as soon as possible. Sworn by an honorable rodent. It is very polite, I said. It's very fishy if you ask me, snorted Radford. I've never met a thief who brings back the loot. That's true, I agreed. But I still don't understand why you called, Commissioner. Why did you say this is a case for the hero mice? At this, Radford passed a flash drive to Proton, who inserted it into the supercomputer. Immediately, it showed the film from the security camera at Squeaky Blinks, the most expensive and elegant jewelry store in Muskrat City. It was after hours, and the store was closed. There was no one in sight. In the image, you could see a diamond sheltered by a glass dome. Watch carefully, Radford whispered. The door of the store swung open, as if it had been thrown open by a gust of wind. The alarm began to ring and the glass dome lifted. Click! The diamond rose into the air and floated out the door of the jewelry store. Whoosh! Holy cheese sticks! Sweetpaws and I gawked at the computer screen. Now, do you understand why I needed you? Commissioner Radford asked, a super worried expression on his snout. We are being plagued by an invisible thief.